Tens of millions of people across the country are still dealing with an early winter blast. Lake effect snow dumped more than 40 inches of snow in parts of New York State. Icy conditions caused a mess for drivers in places like Ohio and Michigan and Vermont. In Washington, D.C., the winds were so strong, look what happened. The national Christmas tree toppled over on its side. They got it back up. They say it should be good for tomorrow's tree lighting ceremony there. So when could we finally see some relief? Meteorologist Bill Karins is tracking the system, but let's start with NBC's Jesse Kirsch. He's in a very cold and snowy Edinburgh, Pennsylvania.
Here in the Great Lakes region, the lake effect snow warnings have gone away, but we've still got some cold air out here, and there's some icy, treacherous conditions to still be keeping an eye on if you're walking around or driving around in the area. But something that a lot of this snow can be good for is it's a pretty good backdrop when you're putting up a Christmas tree like they are here in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. Another thing people here telling us about is the fact that snow means that skiing can start to pick back up. So there's the plus and minus when you have the first big winter storm of the year like they've been seeing in communities like this one. And as I mentioned, there's still some treacherous conditions out there. Something officials have talked to us about is making sure that people are being cautious, something that's all the more important for that first big storm, because you've gone from the fall and the summer when you haven't been reminded of the snow as frequently. But for some of the people we've talked to here, it's business as usual when you start seeing the snow falling once again. And it's still very cold out here, in addition to the fact that we've moved away from seeing that steady snowfall. Hopefully, for much of the country that's been dealing with below average temperatures, hopefully temperatures will be moderating as we head into the weekend. Back to you.
All right, Jesse Kirsch with guys putting up decorations right behind him there. Let's go to meteorologist Bill Karins. So Bill, I mean, the cold weather, the snow, when is it all going to let up?
It can't stay. I mean, this is still November. You know, this isn't the middle of winter where we just get one cold blast after another. So this one is on its way out, and the warmer air moving over the Great Lakes is why the snow machine has turned off. So just a few flurries left over there around Buffalo and into areas of western New York. Temperatures are still very chilly, though, especially in New England. Buffalo wind chill 16, Burlington's at 21. Not exactly toasty in the Carolinas or Virginia either. Richmond, 36, it feels like when you step outside. But the big warm-up has already begun. St. Louis, you are 24 degrees warmer right now than you were at this time yesterday. So, I mean, that's like the difference between like the full winter gear and just your light fall jacket. Same for Chicago. So things are improving in those areas. Tonight, we will see, though, one more cold night in the Florida Panhandle and also into southern Georgia. Overnight lows will be down there close to freezing. So once again, you know, bring in any plants like you did last night and don't put them outside tonight because you risk losing them. And then the big story tomorrow is what's going to happen when we could get some severe weather. So along with the warmer air comes the humidity, and it does look like we have a chance of isolated tornadoes. A lot of heavy rain in this area. This is Houston, Galveston, northwards, up right along the Louisiana-Texas border. And, of course, tonight here on NBC, 8 to 10 p.m. here at 30 Rock, our curb appeal goes way up as we turn the lights on our historic Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.